Yo, what's going on, boys? It's the Abstract here, and today I've got the very first episode of our Tennessee Volunteer Dynasty. Now, if you're curious to see how we got here, make sure you go ahead and check our Texas Longhorns Offensive Coordinator Dynasty. That's going to have a playlist on my channel, and there's another playlist for the Nevada Dynasty, and that's going to catch you up on everything you need to know about how, when, and why we're here today. Now, with that being said, I want to show you guys exactly what's happening recruiting wise and our schedule for the season. So I'm going to go ahead and look at recruiting first. Take a look here. Alright, so we got 34 prospects on our recruiting board, but take a look at our needs. So I've never had a team on Dynasty need this many positions in one season. So we need 2 quarterbacks, 1 fullback, 1 tackle, 1 guard, 1 kicker. And on the defensive side of the ball, we need 1 outside linebacker, 1 middle linebacker, and 1 punter. So we need quite a bit of positions. And we need 3 outside linebackers, sorry. So what I've done is I went ahead and basically adjusted everything based on team needs. So I got, for my 3 outside linebackers, I got Justin Gibson. He's going to be the number 2 ranked outside linebacker at a run stopper. He's got 345, and he's got us ranked, we get 345 from him weekly. And he's got us barely touching his board. We're down there underneath LSU and right above Kansas. Then we got Sam Green. Very similar situation, but he's 81 overall. He's going to be the number 3 outside linebacker, run stopper. Now, what I'm really impressed about with some of these guys is just their zone coverage being, it's not too high, nothing too crazy, but 75 is solid. And then Justin Gibson right here is at 76, so we'd love to see that. The next thing we have is our middle linebacker, because we needed one of these as well, right? So we dumped 700 points into Brian Morris. He looks like he's going to be a big pickup. He's coming out of Tennessee, so he's a hometown kid. And his number 1 goal is proximity to home. I don't know why we don't have A+, but it's okay. Conference prestige is an A+, and playing style is a C, so he's giving us 340 per week in our favor. And right now, we're just outside of his top 2 with Alabama and Vanderbilt being there at number 1 and 2. For our tackles, we got Junior Kennedy and BJ Rich. So just a couple of guys to keep an eye on. And as you can see, we're 3rd on Junior spot, and then we're number 2 on BJ Rich's spot. Outside linebacker number 3 that we're recruiting, Dominique Moses, 74 overall, balanced linebacker coming out of Iowa. Not too much happening here. We're 7th on his list. We get 280 points for him per week. But we're hoping to grab all these guys regardless. As you can see, we already offered him a scholarship. We're trying to see if we can get anything done. He's at a recruiting battle right now where it looks like, based on what's happening this week or just thus far, we would be part of the team to get cut off if he goes and gets locked. But we will be opening up 1 locked player this season, so it won't matter too much. Outside of that, I did get a couple of guys. You guys know I love my cornerbacks, so I went ahead and got Justin Lloyd, 700 points. He is the number 1 cornerback, number 1 hard hitter. 6'1", 178 pounds. I mean, the size. You get a cornerback over 6 feet, you know what I'm saying, and you're in for a treat. But if you look at scouting, we haven't scouted him just yet, so we don't know if he's truly a 78 overall. But he does have an A for speed, A for acceleration, and B for man and zone coverage. So I'm happy about that. The only other thing I want to see here is his press coverage. That being a C may be a little worrisome, but we'll see how that goes when we get there. And then we got, of course, in the athlete department, we got a couple of guys here, but we haven't put our points into anybody just yet. When we take a look at punters and kickers, we got Antoine Cobb. He's got us number 1. Nobody's put points into him just yet, so we're still leading. And then the kicker, out of Pennsylvania, we got Eric Glover. And I think after this week, I'm going to go ahead and see if I can just grab him. We didn't scout him either, so we don't know if he's truly an 83 overall. But with his hometown being Pennsylvania and Penn State being his number 1 team, I'm assuming proximity to home is going to be a big thing for him, as it's 2nd on his list. I'm going to try to grab him early just to go ahead and get that out the way. If we take a look at quarterback, though, because that was also one of our needs. So we got Travis Alfred and Edgar Miller. So they're both going to be balanced quarterbacks. Travis is going to be here as a Tennessee kid. And then we got this guy coming out of Harvey, Louisiana. 83 throwing power, 85 accuracy. Nothing too crazy. These guys we do need 2 quarterbacks, though. So we are going to get one of these guys early and then see if we can snag the other one if possible. If not, we'll go after a different recruit. But that's what the recruiting board is looking like thus far. Like I said, nothing too crazy here. If we take a look at some of the other spots that we needed, like tackle, I showed you guys that, guard. Yeah, so nothing too crazy. That's what the recruiting board is looking like. Now let's go ahead and take a look at our schedule. Okay, so our team schedule. So week 1, we're gonna go ahead and play Colorado, and that's gonna be at home. It's gonna be a nationally broadcasted game. And then week 2, we play Texas at home as well, and then we travel to Oregon week 3 before we start our conference games with Florida at week 4. Then we finish off our very last non-conference game with Coastal Carolina at week 5. And then we play the top-ranked Georgia Bulldogs week 6. Then we get a bye week 7, come back and play South Carolina at home. And then we travel to Alabama and Missouri back-to-back weeks for 9 and 10. And then to finish up our SEC slate here later in the season, in November, we got Auburn with another bye week. And then we got Vanderbilt and then Kentucky at Kentucky to finish off our last game of the season before we go into our final bye week. So, you guys can tell me your predictions. What do you guys think we'll do thus far? Or what do you guys think we'll finish off with? I'm going to give us at least a 10-win season. I can see us stumbling maybe one of these games early, Florida, Oregon, or maybe this Georgia-Bama game. So I'm going to give us maybe we finish off 10-2 in the regular season. And I think we'll still make a BCS game. But let's just see how the season goes. That's what we're going to go for. I'm at least trying to get 10 wins this season. We will have a college football playoffs. So we will have, I don't know if it's going to be a 14 or 18 playoff. You guys can let me know what you want to see in the description. Or in the comment section, sorry. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into some stuff around the country, and then we'll get into week 1. For our preseason polls, so just what they got loaded up this season. 1 through 25, right? So let's do the top 5. Alabama, Ohio State, Georgia, Clemson, Notre Dame. So, your repeat offenders. Georgia and Clemson do play each other week 1, as they do in every dynasty for NCAA. And then rounding out the top 10, Texas A&M, Utah, Michigan Wolverines, Oklahoma, and Baylor Bears at 10. Then as you go down the list, you can see you got USC there at 14, Oregon at 11. Scroll down, Miami at 16, and then BYU at 25. We're right outside the top 25 at number 26. So a win this week would see us possibly and more than likely sneak in. And as you can see, this is how we match up against the Colorado Buffaloes this week. We've got them beat overall offense and defense ratings, but obviously none of that matters. We got to see what we do on the field. This is going to be week 1, so if there's any time for an upset or for a surprise or to catch guys slipping, it's going to be week 1. So let's go ahead and jump into it. All right, so I'm going to start this game off, and I just want to feel where the defense is coming from. Nothing too crazy. Ooh. It's just going to be our running back, Jalen Wright. Now, y'all know my first thing, I like to see where the defense is at, and I like to set the tone early. So we're going to establish some runs here. Got Hendon Hooker taking it himself. Hold on to the ball, big boy. There you go. Now we got the first down, so let's go ahead and let's add in a jet sweep here. You know what I mean? Let's do something for us. Let's see what this defense is talking about on the Buffalo side. Pick up the block there. Tillman. Good 12 yards by Cedric Tillman. I like that. All right, what's next? What's next? I'm looking at Tillman again. That's our guy, Cedric. That's a face mask. Across the middle. Hyatt's by himself. Our first touchdown of the season, Jalen Hyatt. 26-yard touchdown reception. Let's get it. All right, now, on defense, the first thing I want to do is I kind of want to pressure the quarterback. I want to get him a little uncomfortable because I don't want him to get his early rhythm going. Especially in a game like this where it doesn't have to be close. Let's make the quarterback as uncomfortable as possible. So we're going to do some zone blitzes real quick. Drop back right here. That didn't work. Okay, that's all right. Okay. So they want to establish the run game too. We got to shut that down early. We are running a 4-3 multiple defense, but I'm thinking about doing my own playbook, especially on the defensive side of the ball, because I'm very particular about what I like to run. There we go. Watch out. Watch out. Yes, sir. 4th and 3. Give me the ball back. We're running that up. All right, what do we got going on here? Again, just establishing the run game early. There you go, right? There you go. Look at that spin move. Nasty spin move by Jalen on that play. So let's go ahead and establish some nicknames. All right. Jalen Wright. He's obviously going to be Jay Wright. Let's go. Let's go, Jay. Halfback sweep. Halfback sweep. Here we go. All right, so the running game is doing us pretty well thus far. Jalen, 8-yard rush by Jalen Wright. Come on, we got to pound the run game. Another 5-yard pickup. McCoy, long shot. Oh, he takes it. 43, you're not catching him. Yeah, I knew that guy wasn't catching him. I knew he wasn't catching him. Brew McCoy, that boy was built for it. He got off the. I saw him release early, and I just knew. I was like, all right, it's going to be. Oh, he's got our safety beat. Oh, that was his safety's assignment. He was playing man there because the corner blitzed. I'm not going to lie, man. I wanted to shut these guys out. I wanted our first game to be a shutout. There's still a chance if we get a turnover here. Beasley. There you go, boy. It's not working, big dog. Third inches. We got to fight for it. We got to fight for it. Watch the run. This could be a run play. Watch the run. It's not. Oh, my God. He didn't break the ball fast enough. Nothing there. They get 6. That was dangerous. And I knew it was going to be dangerous, but we had to just go for it. An ill-advised throw, an ill-advised throw, an ill-advised throw. Oh, man. We tried to throw it to Hyatt. The guy steps in front of it, takes it from us. And we just put these guys back in the game. They are in the game. The composure, the morale has completely switched. They've got their pick. They got their touchdown. We got to do something. Turnover time. Turnover time. Give us a turnover. Horse collar, really? Come down, make the hit. There you go. I don't know what we're waiting on. We got to swarm that guy. Okay, 3rd and 3. This does not have to end in a touchdown. And it honestly doesn't have to end in a field goal. There we go. We'll take the 3 points. Good defense, boys. We'll take the 3 points. All right, so on our last possession, an ill-advised throw leads to a turnover, and that got them 3 points. So it's now a 4-point game in our favor. And what we want to do is we want to go back to what we were doing, just running the ball, taking some of this time off the clock. And we need a couple of them because I want to take some of this time off the game clock. They get the ball back at half, so there's no reason for them to get 2 possessions back to back. KJ Wright making it easy. There you go. Let's get some. All right, let's get this 1 yard. We just need 1. Got a man in motion. Pick up the block. KJ is lit up. 4th and inches. Hendon, QB sneak. Oh, he gets more than just a yard. There we go, boy. Let's just keep playing our game. Under 2 minutes left. We're gonna run this read option real quick. Yep. Slide. There you go, boy. Gonna keep playing the game our way. Gonna keep doing it our way. That's okay. Time is still clicking. Should I send McCoy up the field? Yeah, I'm gonna send him up. Oh, he picked it again. Again, another ill-advised throw. I didn't think he would just let it hang like that. I tried to slow down and compensate for it, but I didn't think the corner was going to take that great of an angle. The fight is not over. Oh, we're making this hard on ourselves. 2 picks early is not what we wanted to see. Trey. All right, let's get it. Let's hold, let's hold, let's hold. It's going to be across the middle every time. We know it. We know it's coming across the middle. Get to him. There you go. Bring some pressure in that pocket. 48 seconds left. They're going to call a timeout. Why are we getting beat every time? What's happening? Our corners and our safeties. What's happening right now? All right, so it's not looking good. 2 turnovers. 1 landed them a field goal. 1 landed them a touchdown, but they both ended up giving them the lead. So now we need to make something shake. 38 seconds left. Let's make something happen. They get the ball back coming out the half. We got 2 timeouts left, so we can definitely get somewhere. We just got to figure out where that somewhere is going to be. I'm going to toss it up to Hyatt. That's you, boy. That's you, boy. 32 seconds left, and I'm not calling the timeout. Clock is ticking. I got 2 timeouts left. A field goal ties it. A touchdown gives us, oof, almost. Came out in the read, but I see something a little different. Oh, yeah. No. I was trying to throw it away. All right, this complicates things a little bit. This takes us a little bit out of the range we wanted to be in for the field goal. But have faith. Where there's a will, there's a way. And they're just swarming. Nothing there. Oh, my gosh. I see it. McCoy. Oh, my God. The ball is just floating for too long. So after a tumultuous first half, we're down 3 points, 17-14. We scored on our first 2 possessions, and we haven't got a score since. Pick? Can we get a pick? Come on, man. Not the deflection. They get both their picks. We don't get one. And that was a tip ball. Take them down. 4th and 7. Let's get the ball back. So what did we do wrong last time? Well, we were forcing a lot of things. We forced a lot. We didn't stick to the script of just running the ball, kind of establishing our run game early, opening up for some passes. We just kept dishing the ball out where we didn't have to. We just kept throwing the ball in the weird places, trying to force throws. We got Cedric on this jet sweep. Make something happen? Nah, not enough. There you go, Tillman. Cedric with the surefire hand. Tried to take what the defense gave us there, and they gave us a sack. So, and like we said, we knew there were going to be some kinks to work out. This is our first game of the season. We just need to find our identity here in this game. Come on, there we go. Hendon, hold on to the ball. Yes, sir. Noah or Princeton. We're okay. Come on, we're in the red zone. Let's walk out of here with something. Nothing there. They find us. He's gassed. Let's not kill our guy. There we go. And we find Hunter Salmon. 3-yard touchdown reception. Boy, that lead. We needed that. We needed the lead back. This was getting a little scary. All right, so man coverage worked. So playing man, last drive worked very well for us against this Colorado offense. Let's keep doing that. Oof. You read the play, but you were not in position. But he was not in a position to do anything about it. Why is this guy wide open? Can anybody tell me? He's taking it himself. Get that guy on the ground immediately. It's not, we were wrong, but we got to the quarterback. I guessed run, and they ran play action, so we got there in time, but can we get to this guy in time? Yo, the speed on our DBs is worrisome. What's happening? Why can't we close in on routes? 1st and 10. Take him down. There you go. 2nd and 13. Let's rinse, wash, repeat. Even though they're knocking down the red zone, we don't have to give them points. Everybody doesn't score in the red zone. Let's keep that in mind. Mitchell, can you get there fast enough? Anybody. Get this guy out of bounds. Last play of the 3rd quarter if they get it off in time. This guy's wide open. What is happening to my defense? And I think that was my man, and I ran off of him to cover the other guy. Oh, the user error. So the season opener at home is not going how we wanted it to. Wait, Holiday's got some space. Not going to get the full kick return touchdown, but we got 75 yards, and we'll take that any day of the week. Come on, KJ. Good blocks. Good blocks. Yeah, we like that. Not in time, but we got the ball out of our hands, so we didn't get a sack. 3rd and 6. What are we thinking? I see it. Holiday. Make your presence felt, boy. Dive play up the gut. Runs over a guy. Jalen Wright, 5-yard touchdown run. Let's go, man. All right, we score on our last drive. They score on theirs. Now we just got to stop them from scoring. Get to the quarterback. Okay, brought the pressure in. 3rd and 5. Let's get it. Let's shut it down right here. Let's shut it down right here. 4th and 4. Yo, when I tell you boys, at first, in that first half, you know, we started off those first 2 possessions and we scored early, and I kind of felt like I was gonna make a decision somewhere down the line that was gonna be a little too aggressive, just because how easy it was for us to work down the field that first drive. And then on that 3rd drive, I kind of just started forcing things because I didn't think the defense could touch us, and they reminded us that no one's invincible, but we escape. With a win at home in our season opener. So shouts out to the Buffaloes. They put up a fight. They did their thing. But we got to stop shooting ourselves in the foot with some of these decision-making things that are happening, especially on the offensive side of the ball. On defense, we do got to work out some kinks as well. Man coverage worked for us very well in the second half. And then zone coverage we relied on for a lot of the first half, and it got us a little bit in the hole, but that's also because of turnover. So if you enjoyed this video, if you enjoyed the content, if you're looking to see more, leave a like, please comment and subscribe. If not, maybe you'll like the next one, so just stay tuned. But yeah, thanks everybody for stopping by. I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Peace.